Alright, ladies and gentlemen, well, today we're going to be looking at this prop firm, instant funding prop firm, right? So the name is right here, as you can see, Zyntra Funded. This is an instant funding prop firm. Basically, this prop firm is they usually just keep other phases, all those phase one, phase two, phase. This is just instant funding, and they offer accounts from $10,000. I'm going to be walking you guys through all that, right? From $10,000 all the way to $400,000. Well, in this video, I'm going to be showing you exactly how this prop firm works. Their trading rules, their account options, payout methods, their frequently asked question, and they also have something that I really like, which is the no KYC. As you can see right here, no KYC required on this account. So I'll before you watch this video completely, I want to make sure that the people who are actually watching this video are prop firm traders, basically, right? So if you are the kind of prop firm trader, especially that want to skip all those traditional one step or two step accounts or prop firm challenges, you can just simply get an instant funded account. And according to Zyntra Funded, you can trade without actually going through any KYC verification. So no KYC is required. So first of all, what is this Zyntra Funded? So this is a prop firm. Basically, is an instant funding prop firm. According to the company, instead of going through all the traditional phases or challenge phases, you can purchase one of their accounts. Purchase any one of their accounts. Of course, I'm going to be showing you guys all their accounts and all their rules, by the way. Very important, right? Very important. I'm going to be showing you all their accounts, all their rules. And instead of going through all those hassle of trying to pass pretty much phase one and phase two, you can simply get an instant account. The company also offers a 90% profit split. If you can look right here, you can clearly see that this right here, we have a 90% profit split. So let's look at different account options, right? So if you look right here, you can see choose your path, choose your funded account, select the account that matches your trading goal. So by the way, from first impression, just look at this. If you look at all these accounts, as you can see, you can buy this is a starter pack, right? You can buy a $10,000 funded account for $69, right? Again, same thing with this standard account, $179 for $25,000 capital and so on. But if you look at this first check mark for every single one of these accounts, you can see that every single account right here says instant funded, instant funded, instant funded, instant funded. These are most popular account size that people usually buy, which is the $10,000 account size. Then this one also says instant funding and so on. But there are also benefits for choosing a higher package depending on if you are going for that, right? So now let's look at this 10K challenge account. So what do you get when you pay for this account? So you can clearly see that this is an instant funded account and they will pay you 80% profit split. Now we do have this traditional max drawdown and 5% daily drawdown. So 5% daily drawdown for an instant funded account is very good, right? It's pretty much basic prop firm rules, basically. 5% daily drawdown, very good. 10% max drawdown, very good, and you can trade all instruments. In fact, as a matter of fact, I'm going to be showing you all the instruments. You can trade Forex pairs and so on, right? Eventually, I'll be giving you guys the walk down or the breakdown of everything on this website. But let us look at these accounts first. Now, what is the difference between this account and this account? Well, you pretty much get the same thing, right? So this is the $25,000 trading capital, which goes for $179 only, right? So again, it's still an instant funded account. We have 80% profit split, 5% daily drawdown, 10% max drawdown. You can trade all instruments, and you can also have a priority support, as you can clearly see there. So that's that's the major difference between these two. Now for $299, you can get a $50,000 account, right? Instant funded. And the difference, if you notice, this previous two has 80% profit split, but this one has what? 85% profit split, 5% daily drawdown. You can trade all instruments, 10% max drawdown, priority support, and you also have a scaling plan. As a matter of fact, prop firms are actually meant for you to really try to scale. to bigger account size. So you're trying to use small money to get bigger account size in order for you to trade. So, and if they also have this scaling plan, you have a higher chance of actually scaling up a little bit more faster. So let's take a look at this their popular plan, which is the 100k capital, of which you get instantly funded, by the way, for just $4.99, right? So again, what's the difference? We do have a scaling plan again, and we also have a weekly payout attached to this. Now, this is the beautiful part. If you notice, this is what we are talking about. We have a 90% profit split. Again, same thing, instant funded account. It has the same max drawdown, of which we covered previously, right? Max drawdown of 10% and 5% daily drawdown. You can trade all instruments. Again, you still have that priority support, and you also have a scaling plan. So we do have this master plan and legend plan. So let's take a look at these two. So this one, which is the master plan, 200k capital, goes for $7.99. You can clearly see, and is an instant funded account, 90% profit split. Again, 5% daily drawdown, 10% max drawdown, and we have VIP support. You can trade all instruments. You have a scaling plan, weekly payout, and this is the beautiful part of this one. You have a personal account manager, right? Personal account manager on the master plan. Now on the legend plan, which is the highest, by the way, as we talked about, up to $400,000 in funded, instant funding, by the way. So this costs $1,399 for a $400,000 capital, right? And you get pretty much the exact same benefits with master plan. So obviously, before you make any purchase, make sure you read their rules and conditions attached to every single account very carefully. Now let me show you guys something very beautiful that I saw earlier when I was doing my research on this problem. Now check a look at this. News trading is allowed. So in case you have question about news trading, NFP and so on, news trading is actually allowed. You can hold over the weekends, as you can see right here. There is no time limit for anything. By the way, it's instant funding. There's no time to pass any challenge. There's no even challenge. Let's start from there, right? And then EAs, expert advisors. So if you guys are using EAs, that is very okay to use on Zyntra Funded. So how did I actually come across these Zyntra Funded websites, right? So basically, to be honest, their team actually reached out to me for a potential partnership. So I decided to do a little bit of research on that, right? I went to their websites, I checked everything. I did a little bit of research, and I noticed the major things that affect traders the most, right? First of all, it's an instant funding. So it's an instant funded platform. So basically, there's no phase 1, phase 2, and so on, which is the challenge phases, right? There is no KYC required, which is also very important, right? Because it helps you to helps you with privacy. You don't have to upload any documents on the website and so on. So it just makes you like anonymous, basically. So something else I also noticed was their prices, basically. So their prices are actually relatively average, or will I even say cheap. So at the time of making this video, actually, you can see that we have no KYC required at any stage, right? So there's no KYC required at maybe the payout stage or the withdrawal stage. There's no KYC required or uploading of any document whatsoever.
Also, no identification is needed at any stage of the process.
Right, so it just helps you with that privacy I talked about earlier and keeps you anonymous, basically. Now also, if you look right here, we have a 12-hour payout speed, right? So on average, if you request a payout within 12 hours or thereabouts, you are likely to receive your payment immediately. They have disbursed over $1.5 million in allocated capital, and again, that 90% profit split. If you go back to those accounts again, you can see that 90% profit split actually starts from 100k challenges to 400k, but we do have a 85% profit split on the 50k and 80% profit split on these two accounts right here. So now let me show you how they pay, right? If you look over here, you can see that they pay in crypto. They pay directly to your crypto wallet, to your bank account, to your PayPal, Cash App, or Venmo, right? Of course, payment methods and availability can change, so make sure you check the current options directly on their website before making any decision. So anyway, let us do a full breakdown or a full walkthrough on this their website, right? So clearly, as you can see the name, Zyntra Funded, how it works, the pricing, the features, which we are going to be breaking down, right? So I'll walk you through exactly everything on this website. So right here, you can see up to 90% profit split, which I showed you guys earlier. You can receive your payment through crypto and every other payout options that is available on their website right here.
So their available payout methods include cryptocurrency, bank transfer, PayPal, Cash App, and any other available payment methods.
Get funded with get funded with up to $400,000 in capital. Get funded instantly and keep up to 90% of your profits. No evaluation fees, no fast payouts, and instant access to global market. On their website, you can see that they paid out Z Monopoly $8,500 and they paid out Mindfully Trading about $13,000 according to Zyntra Funded. Right? Average payout time. Again, I didn't even let you guys know what their supported platform is, but they have allocated $1.5 million in trading capital. Average payout time, which means how long will it take for the payout to actually get to you. On average, it takes you about 12 hours. Then we have 90% profit split depending on the account you are choosing. Now, look at the supported platform. This is the one I like right here, MT5, right? So we have supported platform of which you can trade your funded account on, MT5, MT4, C-Trader, and Zyntra Terminal. So basically, if you are good at using C-Trader, you can simply choose what works for you, right? For me, I would prefer to choose MT5 because I'm just pretty much used to it. So these are the 4 steps to get funded. As you can see, step 1, step 2, step 3, and step 4. So you get funded in minutes. It doesn't take you that long. There's no challenges, no waiting period, straight to trading real capital. So what you have to do is first choose your trading account, right? So you select your ideal type of accounts that you want to trade. Either is a 10K account, 100K account, 400K, and so on. So you choose either from 10K to 400K and assess the funding level that fits your trading goals. Then secondly, you secure the account. You complete payment using crypto, again, Visa, MasterCard, PayPal, or Apple Pay to get access to your funded account. Then you get funded instantly. Your trading credentials are delivered straight to your email. That's where they're going to send your login details, after you have paid. After you have paid, they'll send your login details to your email. There is no paperwork or waiting, right? Then you start trading. That's pretty much how it works. You start trading and keep up to 90% profits, and you can connect those credentials that you had, to your MT5 or MT4 or C-Trader in order to start trading. Very self-explanatory. Now I've walked you guys through all these instant funding accounts. As you can clearly see, make sure you read the rules to really understand what rules apply to each funded account, right? Now take a look at this, right? You can also trade Forex, indices, commodities, cryptos from anywhere around the world. So Forex, if you're a Forex trader just like me, again, this is what I'll choose, right? Forex, crypto, if you're a crypto trader, indices, and you can trade commodities. Again, no KYC required for any step in any of this, right? I haven't showed you guys this, but take a look at this, right? According to the Zyntra Funded website, we have a 4.7 Trustpilot rating. This is a very good rating, by the way. We have 1,000 Discord members, actively trading community, and they have paid over $100,000. Now, let us come over to this. This is the sweetest part, right? Your frequently asked questions, right? So the questions that most people actually ask. So what is Zyntra Funded? Very easy. You can see right here. If I open it, I expand it, you can see Zyntra Funded provide instant funded accounts without requiring traders to pass challenges or evaluations. You pay once, get immediate access to capital, and keep up to 90% of your trading profit. Very straightforward, right? Is there any KYC required? Now check it. No. There is no KYC required to get funded and start trading. You can get an account and receive payouts without lengthy verification. Is there an evaluation challenge? Again, I told you guys that this website is an Zyntra Funded, right? So check it. There is no evaluation challenge here anywhere, right? Unlike traditional prop firms, there is no evaluation fees. You get instant access to real capital as soon as you purchase an account. Now, how do payouts works? How do payouts work? Request the payout at any time and receive your profit share within 12 hours on average. Again, on average. Directly to your crypto wallet, bank account, PayPal, Cash App, or Venmo, right? Now, what platforms do you support? We support, as you can see, MetaTrader 5, MetaTrader 4 and MetaTrader 5, CTrader, and you can connect using your instantly delivered credentials. Another question that is asked here is, how do I receive my login key? Right? So the answer is right here. After completing payment, your trading account login details are sent instantly to your email. Crypto payments are delivered the fastest. Another question is, how quickly can I start trading? Well, within minutes. Once your payment is confirmed, you received your credentials and can connect to your platform of choice immediately. What are the trading rules? Accounts include a 5% daily drawdown and 10% max drawdown. News trading, weekend holding, EAs, which is expert advisors, and unlimited time are all allowed, right? Now, obviously, this video is sponsored by Zyntra Funded. So if you want to learn more about Zyntra Funded or buy an account or something, I'm going to be leaving the link in the description. It's going to be the first link in the description, and I'll also be leaving the link in the comment section as well, in the pinned comment section as well. So thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to Zico Forex, and I'll see you guys in the next one.